All right. What is going on, everyone? We are live. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name is Odum. Today is Wednesday, March 27th, 1 o'clock p.m. here on the Atlantic coast. Anyways, who cares about that? What are we doing? We're trying to build ourselves a $1 million company, or a company that's going to generate $1 million in revenue every single year. And we're working towards building Pixel Pieces, which is our WEBFLOW template and component library, which we kind of just launched, and we're trying to figure out, or we're putting in place the analytics so that we can, sorry, I'm just pulling up the site right now. Here's Pixel Pieces. So we're pulling in, I should log out here. We're pulling in our analytics and we're getting everything kind of put in place together so we can kind of figure out how well our app is going to perform based on our key metrics. And we really just have one key metric that we're going to track, other than people joining the site and people visiting. And that's how many people are actually copying each component. Now, of course, we're not going to know specifically if someone clicks on copy, if they're actually going to be using it in their project, but at least it's a good place to start. So we spent all the time yesterday kind of figuring out how to get it to work, and we did do that. So what I want to do, I'm just going to bring up the actual code here. Hang on a second. I'm just in the client's website. So let's go into, here we are. So we were working on this yesterday, but I finished this morning, some last night, some this morning, updating every page, which is our component page, for example, right here. We just updated it with the Mixpanel code right here. So that way, whenever it clicks, it sends the actual name of the component that was copied and whether it's a free versus a pro one. And so we had to do that for every single page. And I should also say there was one thing yesterday that I was having an issue with, and that was the main components page. It actually was having issues loading. And for whatever reason, when each component gets loaded up or gets rendered, I guess, or whatever, gets spit out into HTML, there's this one thing here, which is the pixel component code. It's hidden, but that's where it spits out the JSON object of each component. And whenever there was anything more than 95 components that were rendered through a collection, it would just, I don't know if there was just too many characters or whatever, it would just crash. So I ended up having to paginate everything here. And I think I paginated it with showing like 50. Yeah, just showing 50 components per page. So we had to kind of do that as a workaround. I tried using actually some Fin suites. They do have an attribute. I think it's for load. So I tried using this, which is really nice because is there any demo to this here? Yeah. Kevin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. Happy, what is it? Like hump day, middle of the week, getting close to the weekend. Or I guess, I don't know if it's for you guys, but it's a holiday here on Friday. I think it's Good Friday. Holiday for everyone else, not for me, but for lots of other people. Anyways, yeah, it's very humpish today. One of those days. How's your development going? So you're working hard at your on your website there. So keep up the good work there. It's looking really good, actually. Yeah, so I wanted to use this, which was really, really cool, especially actually the lazy load. So it definitely works. It's no problem to implement. But the problem with this was that here with the code that we have on this component page, I guess this is really maybe useful if you're going to build something like this yourself with your own kind of component library. Oops, that's the wrong page. That's this page here. There's this code right here, which I guess you can't see. My face isn't in the way. I didn't move myself to the other side. Let me zoom in here. Oh. So this code right here, which iterates through the actual list, which is the collection, and then it assigns, the values of the buttons or whatever in the collection, and then so that it knows whenever a thing is copied, which actual JSON to actually copy and put it onto the clipboard. So when you're using this CMS load, only like the first initial ones load, depending on how many you set here in your pagination. Like if you set, you only want to have like 20 to load up at the start. So 20 will load up in that code, but then the rest won't load up. So there's like nothing I can do about that, unless I guess I would like refresh. Every time that clicks, it like would refresh that code. But it was like so much work to even try to figure that stuff out that I just decided to paginate the whole thing. So that way when someone goes in, I could just show you this real quick. When someone's on the home page here, or viewing all components, I should say, it's not the home page, which I should probably fix, I think. It doesn't really quite make sense. Anyways, so you scroll down, then you have to go, it hits 50, then you go to more components, and then it brings up more, and then everything works here when you copy and paste, because it's actually re-rendering the whole list because it's a new page. Lots of 4 a.m. days. Oh yeah, man, that's tough. That's rough. I know. Been there, done that, and we'll do that as well. Continue doing that. It's a long slog. Is that the right word? A long haul. I need to finish by Sunday evening. Thanks for checking out. Yeah, no problem. Sunday evening. Whew. Well, good luck. Oh, you'll get it done. Oh, you'll get it done. You know what you're doing. Yeah, right on. Okay. So yeah, so that's how I fixed that problem. And is there anything else? Yeah, no, everything's working. Yeah, everything's working with all the code, which is really kind of nice. So let's go on to Mixpanel. And so if you look at the events, so still logging a homepage visit. Why is that? Since March 20th. I wonder if it's because this person has already been on the site. They were on the site twice on March 20th, and then today they came back to the site. That's interesting because I'm pretty sure on the home page I don't have that code anymore. That's tracking. No, there's nothing there. But let's also go on the home page. I don't think I'm tracking clicks here anymore. Yeah, so there was the code here, but it's gone. Let me just Alt-Z, I think, to open everything up, just to make sure. There's code, toggle display. Yeah, toggle display. Oh, this is for all the collage stuff. Oh my goodness, that was a big pain to code all this stuff up. Let's go here. Icons. Yep. Yeah, no code. There's no code on there, which is really weird why this is showing up. The only thing I think of is that it just knows the device ID, but then again, yeah, it's not triggering anything. I don't know. That's weird. And that was this morning. Anyways, if we go back to the events, if we go to yesterday, so this here, you see all this stuff here in Halifax. This is all me just playing around, clicking and testing and everything. So we have all these different events. So everything is working. So what we need to do is we need to figure out how Mixpanel works in order to create a nice board. So I know if we go back to Figma just here for a second, if we look at our sales funnel, because this is what we're trying to capture. So awareness, we're capturing through our analytics, through Fathom Analytics. And activation, we're just going to track that through MemberStack. And revenue, obviously, that's going to be through MemberStack or Stripe, whatever. So we already have all of these three things tracked. And the last thing that we're going to track here is our key metrics, which is the number of copied components. So that's going to help us know how much maybe retention we're getting for each user. And there's things I think we can track in the future, like how often someone logs in, or when a person logs in, we can kind of track that information. We're not worried about that quite yet. And then referrals. This is if, once we set our referral program, I think I'd like to get some more feedback from people using the product first before we start opening up a referral program. Because yeah, it'd just be nice to make sure that there's no bugs or, nothing's not working as it should be, or people aren't liking the components or whatever the case may be, right? So this key metrics is the number of components copied. So we want to see if we can make a board, but I don't know how this works at all. So let's figure this out. So this is a starter board. So this is interesting. So active users today. I mean, that would be kind of cool to check out, to know how many active users we have, but how would we get that information? Retention. How many users returned each week? So their retention is a little bit different than how I'm thinking of it, but interesting. So let's create a new board, I guess. Let's get started with report, text, or media. Choose from 6 Mixpanel templates. Is this what it is? Build your first board. Yeah, okay. Let's try, what kind of retention report? Funnel reports? Explore product usage. So maybe it's insights. Let's try an insight. And I guess we can do total events, right? So we need to select the event. Ooh, okay. Oh, interesting. So we can sort by, I don't want to sort by a specific event. I want to do by like all click events. Total number of events performed. Filter. I don't think we need to filter by anything. I just want to see it. Okay, insights. What the hell just happened? Remove this. What happened here? Create custom event. Remove, select step. Okay, this is weird. Okay, you know what? Oh, here we go. All events. There we go. This is what we want. Close this thing here. So total events. So can we rename this? Okay. Oops, what happened? I want to name this something, I guess. No, not logarithmic. That's all in total. Yeah, I don't like that. I would like to rename these things. Oh, here we go. Rename. So, components copied. And it would be nice to break it down to components per user. And look at that. Oh, look at that. Frequency per user. Okay. Ooh, it's not going to allow us to select all events though. Homepage visit. But we could just put homepage visit, and this will be interesting. You can see how many people visited a certain amount of times. Oh, this is interesting. So the number of people that visited like this many times, and how many of them actually copied a component. Obviously, for the most, it's going to be 0. But this is all for me with my testing. This doesn't make sense though. But this is really powerful. This is really cool. This is a really cool tool. And maybe, can we do the average per user? Oh, this is going to be really cool. Average per user. And then, yeah, obviously yesterday it's going to be really huge because it was 6 point something. And actually, can we duplicate this? We can do, oh, right. Oh, this is awesome. So we can duplicate this. And now I could just say, well, this one I could just say, just the total events. So components copied. And then this one would be components copied per user. Now I'm thinking that would be actually really cool to do more in-depth analytics through Mixpanel. Let's just say average components copied per user. Average per user. That's really cool. And then it has its own little color there. It would be cool too. I wonder if we can do, let's duplicate. Let's see what else we can do. We can do divided by the average, aggregate property per user, total number of sessions that contain the selected event. The number of users that performed an event. (123 users, or all events per unique user. So there was other people that copied. That's interesting, because it definitely wasn't me. Sorry, I don't know if this is very visible. Sorry, I'll zoom in here. Sorry, sometimes I forget to zoom in. The number of users who performed an event within the last 24 hours. So shouldn't that just give me like a straight number? So daily average users who performed an event on March yesterday was 11. That doesn't seem right to me. There 70 components were copied, but it's saying on average there was 11 unique visitors, or a unique daily average users. That means each individual unique user averaged 11, like copied 11 events, or copied 11 components. Number of events performed per user. Rolling average cumulative. Oh, that'd be kind of crazy. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't like this one. Okay, so I think this is cool. Components copied, average components copied per user. I think that's cool. Is there a way that we can, like, it'd be nice to just reset all of my data now. And I would also like to not track my own use. That would be nice as well. Oh, but I guess I won't be, because if I'm blocking, I think I block my stuff with Brave, right? So maybe I won't send my own use to it, to Mixpanel, which would be kind of nice. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. If we do by hour, this should be interesting. Let's do the past 7 days though, or even just yesterday. 7 days this looks pretty cool. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. I love this. I love looking at data. Even though this is like the bare minimal amount of data, but I like it. Okay, so I want to save changes to this report. Let's go. Yeah, we can. Hourly is kind of cool. Then we can kind of see within a week what cool stuff. I guess if we even do 1 day, you can kind of see when the spike is at time here. This would be last night. And then this at 9 a.m. Was this during the stream? I can't remember. When did I stream yesterday? I think it was early, wasn't it? Anyways. Super cool. All right. Save changes. Your current plan allows 5 save reports per user per project. Upgrade your plan to save report. Okay. So I'm just going to save this. Can we rename this as something? Oh, here we go. Okay. Component tracking. I don't know. This board tracks how many times all users click on copy component. And that's just the board, just like this. What is this? How do I? Oh, there we go. Component tracking. I don't know. Components? It's weird. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, okay. So this right. So this was just creating like one view within this board. So there's probably other stuff that I could, oh yeah, I can add in other stuff. Okay. So if I go here, so refresh data. And I guess if I want to go in, like say I want to change it, I just want this, I can just save it. This is going to ask me every single time, isn't it? Then I go back here. Yeah. It's too bad I can't click here and update the graph. Oh, now what happened? Oh, it's daily. It's not hourly. Okay, save this. Save reports. 0.5. Share your board with teammates. No, I don't have any teammates, but thank you. Okay, what is, there's a little, what's new? Subscribe to boards. That's kind of cool. Okay. Right, so this is component tracking, but let's see what we can add here. Maybe we can add something else. I don't think there's anything else we can add, is there? Because we're not tracking like how many people come to the site, right? Can we just, what about just a number? Oh, that's a text. Okay, we don't want that. Retention reports, flow reports, funnel, insights. Can we do something where instead of giving us a chart, it's just like a number? Stacked bar, table. Oh, a metric. Yeah, this is what we want. So this is going to be the same thing where it's going to be all events are going to be total events. And it's just going to have on our dashboard, rename number of components copied. Done. And that's total. And I guess we want to do like today. And it would be nice if it yesterday, if it can we can compare it to like the previous day. Component tracking, total copied. And save. Keep saying 05. I don't understand. But hey, okay. So total today. Can we make this like smaller? Like we can move things around, it looks like. Oh, just like doing this. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So this is like our dashboard, I guess, right? And when you go to reports, that just means, oh, this is where you can just create a report, I guess. Yeah, so this is where it'd be really cool, where it could be something like, this would be what? Is this funnel? Yeah, this would be funnel, where we could say something, okay, step 1, the user clicks on, like login or join or whatever, right? And then they join. And step 2, then they like buy or hit a or they copy. That's actually kind of really cool. It would be nice to see from when a person joins and when they actually like copy their first component. Or then maybe they have to copy like several components for them to be like, okay, now they've kind of converted. And then you can say like within 7 days or whatever. And then you can see what the fall off is. That's really cool. That's going to be really powerful. So we're going to keep this in mind for what we can do in the future, because this is really, really powerful. And then this flow thing would be really cool. Again, you can kind of see, where's Figma? Where you can kind of see how you could structure your analytics to guide you from when people like in here are flowing here from the top of this triangle to the bottom. Well, it's all upside, but anyway, it's coming from the big part of the triangle, from the awareness to activation to revenue. So assuming that Mixpanel automatically knows that which person is which, like when they come in with that unique ID, who knows if somebody's coming in with their phone or a different whatever. But I would imagine with Pixel, you're kind of coming in on your work computer, so it's probably going to have the same ID. Anyways, so it knows when the person comes in, and then it'll know when they hit the website and they see how many pages that maybe they view, and then they finally go in to join. And then in our case, there'd be different ways in which people can actually go in, right? They can click get access and get started. Is the same thing. So they join here for free, right? So that's one point of entry. Another point of entry is if they just click one of these, but that just goes into the pay $249, which is the same as the all access. But they can also have a point of entry through here well, if they don't have a login, then they go to join, and this gets them to the forever free, and which is here. I already have an account. They can sign in. And actually that's about it. That's kind of really the only points of entry. So anyway, so if we track all those points of entry, then we know when they have an activation, or we know if they skip and they go straight to the revenue. Because once you sign up for free, then you can actually go onto the components page, which I'll just log in here, as you guys have seen this before, to this components page. But then some of them, again, if you're just a free member, some will say copy, but the others will say upgrade, right? So that'll be another point of entry if somebody clicks this upgrade button. And that upgrade button can be here on every page or on every component when you're looking at them from a gallery view. Or it could be specifically on, that's a bad example because that one's a free one. On this, where they can go lifetime access, $249. So that's a point of entry. And I guess this would be a point of entry too to the free one, because if you actually do look at a component when you're logged out, because if you go to components here and you go to view and you go view this, I want to, whatever, authentication, you look at it, click here for lifetime access. And this one is because this is a paid version, or this is not a free one. But if it was a free component, which I think this one's free, you go view, and then it says join to copy. Maybe I should say join free to copy. Join for free to copy, whatever. So these are other points of entries. So we just have to mark those in Mixpanel, and then we could follow a user all the way along. And then retention was just like how many components are they copying, which we're capturing. Maybe we'll set this up. Not right now. Well, should we set this up? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Is this something that I should set up? It wouldn't take long. Like I would imagine for me to set the rest of this up is literally just putting in those, like these markers basically. Because right here, there's already this ID Pixel Copy Pro. I just need to put that into these buttons here, and every other access point button. So it wouldn't be too difficult to do. So maybe it should be something that I should do. I don't know. But either way, I'm happy with this, that we have our boards, our component tracking board. Total copied. This is for today. And then over the last 7 days, and just a running total. And then the average copied per user as well too, which is pretty cool. Although you can't take them on or off here, but that's okay. You can just go right in here real quick and just open and close them. Average ones. Okay. One last thing I want to look at is, so this is the Pixel project. So what is this? Okay, just delete this. I don't know what the starter board is here. There we go. So what is this starter board? I'd like to see this whenever I log in. Anyways. Oh, right. What do I want to see? All this data, this is kind of all like my crappy data. Is there any way to like reset our data? I don't know. Looking at settings. Ooh, what does dark mode look like? Ooh, not bad. Although I don't know why. I'm never the biggest dark mode fan. Anyways. Organizational settings. Project settings. Time zone. Let's change this time zone. Atlantic. places. Canada, Atlantic. Thank you. Save that. Session timeout. Start of week. Sure, we'll just leave that there for now. That's fine. Personal settings. I guess this is just me. I guess I can throw in avatar. Do I have an avatar? I think I do. So let's see what I can find here. I got so much stuff here. Come on, computer. Sorry, I'm trying to search and find something. Nothing's going. Resources? No. Website? Come on. Oh my goodness, I have to organize my files so much better. Ooh, I think I know where it is. There we go. Found it. There we go. Okay. I need a better picture. That one's too dark. Okay. Save that. That's all good. This is a demo project. Love to get rid of these projects. Okay, so can we delete data? Okay, that's not like an actual help. Save cohorts, signal, impact. Getting started. Let's say for funnels. At what step do most users drop off? The payment, yeah. What flows, yeah. Cool. Let's type in Mixpanel, delete data. End user data minute. Mixpanel, just reset. Maybe just reset. Reset event data. Because there was no like demo or whatever. Like you couldn't go into like test mode. Avoid creating events dynamically, yeah. It doesn't show here. Oh, maybe we can search. Delete. I want to delete the projects. Lexicon. What is this? Okay, so we have all these events here, right? What does this mean, drop? Okay, we don't want to do that. Well, profile properties, event properties. These ones seem to be, I think these dollar signs are whatever's set by Mixpanel themselves. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, like reserved property names or something like that. There's no data. Yeah, it'd be really nice to be able to just refresh these, but what does that mean when it says when we drop? Also, we can't drop that one. But this says this will prevent new data for the selected events from being processed by Mixpanel. It may take up to a few hours for this change to take full effect. Drop data cannot be recovered. So does that mean it will no longer be processed? So that means it's gone for forever. So it's not just wiping it, because if I do that, that'll drop this and then I'll have to change everything on my application, which I don't want to do. So what does it say? Dropping events. Dropping events. You can intercept drop incoming bags. Well, you can undrop if you need them again. Okay, that's cool. So hide events. Merging events. Yeah, I could see that if you didn't set up your Mixpanel right. Data cleanup. There we go. That's what I want. Cleaning up data when it gets messy. Cleaning up the stay names and descriptions. I guess maybe it looks like you can't really, which I guess is okay. So I guess we're just gonna, we're just gonna need to know or to keep in mind when we actually started. So I think what we can do is we can go on this board here and we could add content. We can just add some text here so that all data before March, let's say 28th was March 28, 2024 is testing data. So I'll just throw that in there. Can I bold this? Oh, look at that. Nice. We can make it a title. That's too big. Just text is fine. Can I change the color? There we go, and that is our Mixpanel reporting board, I guess, for now. I think it'll get more complicated as we go further, but I think this is really good for now. I'm really happy with this. So I want to, what do I want to do? Oh, I'm just curious about Mixpanel's pricing. Let's open up a new tab here. Like how much this thing costs. I guess I'm on the free plan. So I get 20 million events per month, which is nice. All core report types for user journey analysis, templates, unlimited integrations. Okay. So going on to this would just be if I have like a whole lot more data. And 20 million events, that can go by fast, especially if you're tracking page views, which might make sense, even though we weren't saying, we said we might not, but hey, maybe we will. So, okay. Well, and $24, that's not bad at all. And it says build your plan. Events. Why is it $504, especially if we get 20 million in this free? That's weird. That's weird. I don't understand what's going on there. Anyways, we're not going to worry about that. We're on the free plan now. We're getting, we're understanding how many components we're getting. So, like clicks. So that is fantastic. And yeah, I think that's it, eh? I think we're good for today. That's pretty much everything that I wanted to tackle today. So we have, if we go back here, we have our website. It's ready to go. We talked about product launch. So we're going to do our product launch. We're going to get started by, trying to build up our community, and that's going to be at least a 30-day thing. So I think, probably this weekend, I'm going to think about when's going to be the actual launch day. It's probably going to be sometime in May, the beginning of May, because we need at least a 30-day lead up time to build our product hunt community and all that stuff. And for the next month, we're really going to focus on the marketing efforts and building videos and creating those videos and doing everything we can to get the word out there of what it is that we do. Because again, right now, nobody knows about Pixel Pieces really, except for you guys, obviously, that are watching this. And yeah, we just like to get more people using the product and then trusting in us in terms of who we are and what it is that we do. So we're going to get started with that. All right. So with that, I'm going to leave it here for today. Kind of short, which is kind of nice. We actually got this done a lot faster than I had anticipated. So that's always good. And yeah, we're going to be back here tomorrow. What are we going to do tomorrow? I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow, but we'll figure it out. We'll do something anyways that's going to, help us move forward, right? Help us move forward into getting that, getting that $1 million. I mean, let's focus on the first sale, and then we'll worry about the $1 million. So one sale at a time, one customer at a time. All right, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by and tuning in. Much appreciated as always. And I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new live stream.